Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Boomer coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight to the fielder.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well and mixed their...
Finds the fielder with that shot. slips have really gone up here. They like it. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pinged off the bat.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
End of the fourth over. The batting team are now on 22 for 1.
Chakravarti from the Tata end. Brilliant diving stop. That's a confident appeal. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. The batting team are now 27 for
1. Lovely shot. Got it crossing right there. This over the ball. That'll be 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than we thought. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Taylor waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Good shot, a beauty. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Cracking shot over the pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Gone. Great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lovely bowling. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nice shot. The bowler looks really confident. Swept away but finds the fielder. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Going with pace now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Bumrah from the Garware Pavilion end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Big edge, where's that going? Taylor has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Singh, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Misses everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary.
You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Boomer with a huge appeal. Cuts that off well in the infield. Boomer has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Singh from the Tata end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Pandya comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Sharma into the attack now from the Garware Pavilion end. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drilled that one away.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on the half century.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. Out. What a screamer.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Sampson, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look. That's a confident appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Singh from the Tata end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Played through mid-wicket, and will get the run.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Varma with a huge appeal. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Patel coming back into the attack. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Might get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though. Mohammed looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Varma from the Garware Pavilion end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Thick edge.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 130.
Pandya to wrap up the innings. Singh has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Garware Pavilion end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Edged. Everyone's gone up. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed the lot. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Misses everything. The big one, 12 runs out of there. India, 12 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Just opened the face of the bat really well through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Couldn't get it through the field.
the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. There's a chance of a hit. Everyone's scoring.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Great shot through the gap.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's gone way back into the crowd there.
Swatted the short ball away. All the way for 6.
Sampson went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India are 45 for 1. Stevenson from the Garware Pavilion end. The bowler looks really confident. Nearly gets the edge. Stevenson with a great delivery there. Good pick up, big chance. That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the line.
End of the over. 3 off it. India are 48 for 2.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6. Needs a dot ball.
And it's gone many rows deep. Big over there. 24 runs from it. India is 72 for 2.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
No. Terrible shot. Bowled. Unbelievable. He just let that go through. Didn't even attempt to play at it.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Dug that out well. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. That is quite extraordinary. Varma, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Great shot, through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. Class above.
There was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.